Good afternoon, this is Chrissy. Welcome to my channel. If you've been with me for a long time, welcome back, and if you're new here, a big welcome to you as well. I don't know if you're anything like me, but when I've been working on a project, my desk is usually quite a mess at the end. And the other day it was like that, and I decided to challenge myself to try and make a little journal just from the scraps that were on my desk and from my scrap basket, or largely from on my desk or from my scrap basket. Not everything in this little book is from there, but the majority of it is. Sometimes I've printed out things and they haven't printed out perfectly, and they just get put aside, and this little book is basically just made from those type of things. So I'll just show you what I've done. This paper that I've used for the background, when I printed that, it didn't print well. It's got lines going through it, but it's still, you know, if you don't look hard you don't really see them. So and it's also got a little splotch here, but they're just little imperfections that I think help make things interesting. So I've collaged some bits and pieces on the front here and added a few little flowers and a scrap of fabric. I've used some dyed doily on the spine. I've tied it closed with elastic, and I've added a little trinket there to that. So that elastic also has room for expansion too. This paper that I've lined at the inside of the book with was a collage that I had created some time ago, and I put it into my scanner and just scanned it. So that's what that is. It's just a sheet of paper of the scan of my collage. I did forget to mention I've got little corner protectors on the book as well. This was something that I created some time ago. It's a nice little tag. And this one here, this is a lovely little snippet collage that Kathleen gifted to me. Hello Kathleen, thank you for that. It's lovely. And I wanted to add that to the book. It just lends itself there to that, so that's pretty. This is a page from my Victorian Harrods catalogue, and I've coffee dyed that. Here is a tag that I've made with just by sewing little snippets of paper that were on my desk, torn, and sewing those together, and a little snippet lace on the top. Some different papers, ledger paper, music paper, and this one I've attached a little paper bag to, added a tag. Some stamping. This is a die cut that I had cut and didn't use. A doily. This is cut from a scrap of paper, and I've cut it into an interesting shape. Backed it with coffee dyed paper. I have some rusty paper clips to attach things with. This is a little envelope here. and it had a little tear in it, but I think that just adds to the interest. Now I've just put in some ephemera. I've collaged some little pieces of paper and lace onto that. Some baking paper. Another tag here with a fabric tab on the top and some tatting. This was just some scraps that I've sewn down the side. This pretty image here just tucks in that belly band, and I think that page there was one that I printed when my ink in my printer was low and it didn't print perfectly. This is a little top tuck with just some little note paper sheets and a tag tucked in there and an Australian stamp, some tickets just over the top of the French dictionary page there. This is another envelope here, and that's got some stamps inside it. Centre of the signature with a little butterfly there. This is a button card, and this is vellum here that I had printed out once before and not used it. This one here is, I have these books of, I think they're used in a cafe or a restaurant. Sorry, I'm outside and it's hot. So I've just made them into a little notepad. Tucks in there with that little piece of lace. This one has a little snippet there with paper and lace at the top. That's an additional little page I just put in there. Some pretty washi tape, some stamping and some decorative stitching. This is another envelope here, and I've just layered some paper and some fabrics from my scrap basket. That's that vellum, some calling cards, some lace, and I've just stapled that at the top with some doily. And on that side I've just stitched some pieces of paper and some stamps. And that one there is just a little cluster from my scrap basket with some fabric and a flower and a rusty pin. Other side of the Harrods catalogue. And this one has been lying around forever. It's a little pocket that I had created once from an envelope, and so I've used that finally. Has a tuck here, and it actually has a pocket at the top too. I don't think I've put anything on there. And tuck on this side and a pocket there. So it's a bit hard to get in, I'll put it in later. And some lace that I've wrapped around that button card that I've coloured, and a little bob pin with a bell. And on the back here, that's that collage that I scanned, and there's a little tiny paper bag with another card in it and a collage that I've done on the front. So that is my little journal made from scrap. It's just a small little book, purse size. So there you go. Thank you very much for joining me today on this very hot summer's day. I'm so looking forward to autumn. You can probably hear my dog panting in the background. It's a very warm day, and roll on autumn. Thanks very much. I'll see you again. Bye now.